Welcome back, Deltas. How you guys doing? I know you guys have missed my pretty face. I've been only uploading videos about, best class setups for the Modern Warfare beta and other videos on my live streams and whatnot. You really haven't seen too much of my face. So, with that being said, talking about my pretty face in Modern Warfare, let's get to what we're going to talk about today. And before we get started with that, please like, please subscribe, support the channel, help your boy out. Alrighty. So, two things we're gonna get into today. Well, we're gonna get into a multitude of things. Let me just be honest. One, we're gonna talk about the first weekend of the beta, the second weekend of the beta, my overall thoughts, some news that we received in reference to Spec Ops, and even the gameplay for the campaign that came out, which I thought was awesome. But we're going to get into that at a different time in this video. So, let's get to it. So, the first weekend, I was immediately on it. I was ready to go. I actually was sitting at my PlayStation ready to go when it went live. I streamed for about 3 hours the first day it came out, which was Thursday the 12th. Yeah, I mean the Thursday the 12th, and I tried all the different settings. Was just tweaking my aim assist, tweaking my aim steadiness, behavior, my aim assist behavior, whatever that means. Uh, Getting my settings right and whatnot. I found that I don't like the precision uh, aim assist. I stick to standard, and I use the standard the aim assist behavior. Her linear is pretty good, but once the full game drop, I'll give it some more tweaks. But first lobby, I hop in. Uh, it's going good, but I get stuck on Azir Cave. Side note, Azir Cave needs to be taken completely out of that game. I hate that map. If they play that map while I'm playing, I will back out of the game. Flat out. I will go to another lobby that is not playing that. If we have to get a chance to vote, if anybody votes for that at any point, I will back out of that lobby. So my first game was on Azir Cave. I'm using precision aim assist, and I'm noticing that when I'm firing, normally it goes like this, or even kind of like this. When using an assault rifle, when I was using the AUG, it was going. It would shoot and would kick like this, like literally this way. Wasn't a fan of that. Changed it back, and I started getting some kills. I started getting it in. I was feeling good, and then all of a sudden, boop, it kicked me out of the match. Like that quick. Like my first game, kicked me out of the match. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? Went back, got some things done real quick. Got back in the match. Well, I got back in the match. Like I said, I was able to stream for 3 hours. I had a good time, but man, oh man, was it campy. Now, I am not anybody that's going to say anything about camping because I do camp. I have a variation of my own camping, and people's definition of camping changes all across the board. But I have my own variation of camping and moving around. I'm not a rusher per se. Maybe in ground war I was a rusher, but no. But moving on. Whoo, these guys were camping. I'm talking about like ADS and in a whole doorway. They've been there at least 5-6 minutes, it looks like, and then I come back around, they still sitting there. You know what I mean? But it's okay. I'm not mad at the campers. I'm more so mad at other things like Azir Cave, which needs to be getting rid of. Uh, so I have a good time. My first 4 hours of streaming, I actually enjoyed myself after a while, after getting in the better lobbies and whatnot. I don't know about the skill-based matchmaking everybody's talking about. I mean, I see some of it, but it can't be as to the effect that they are putting it at. I don't think so, at least. So, uh, the first few days, I really didn't have that much. I had somewhat fun, but not as much fun just because everybody was camping, not just one or two people. Everybody was camping. Uh, so we move on to the 14th, which is a Saturday. The lobby is a little better. People are not camping as much. It was open. It was the open beta for PS4 only at that time, and the lobbies got better. I had a little more fun. Sunday I didn't play too much. I played a few games, but it was okay. Fast forward the next weekend, Xbox pre-order gets in, crossplay. I had a ton of fun with that. Not gonna lie, the crossplay is seamless. I didn't have any issues with mics and whatnot, sound issues. I think they put me in the lobby with a mouse and keyboard though a few times. I know I was in the lobby with at least 3 or 4 mouse and keyboard players, and I mean I held my own against them, but still mouse and keyboard, holy crap. And you don't believe me, you will see the gameplay and I can show you where I was in there. I'll put it down here actually. Let's put it like that. And second weekend I had a great time. I enjoyed the ground war. I was able to get some decent videos. I got about 25 videos of me and gameplay, raw gameplay footage and whatnot. And I was going 20 more kills, trying to stay under 10 deaths. I mean, if everybody was having a hard time with this game, it's more balanced than people say. This is that and that and this. It's more balanced than you think. But one thing I do have a problem with is the shotguns, especially the 680. The 680 needs to be buffed. It needs to be buffed immediately. I mean, immediately. I had a huge issue with that because it was like we in a stairwell, and I hit you point blank range with a shotgun. And you don't go down, I gotta hit you again? Oh, no. Like, even the guy, 8 Thoughts, he put up a video where he showed where his spray actually hit, and every pellet hit him, and he still couldn't take him down with one shot. The 680 needs to be buffed. Activision, if you're listening, buff that 680. Now, we're gonna go to what I have complaints about. They addressed one of the complaints, which was the mini-map. When they brought that back, I seem to be playing better. I'm pretty sure that's why I didn't have as much fun the first weekend or the first couple of days playing. Is because in totality, I didn't have fun because we didn't have the mini map. Once we got the mini map back, I started playing better. I got better gameplays. Then the second weekend, we had the mini map the whole time. I did a lot better with that in reference to gameplay, in reference to the mini map. Number 2, spawns. Let me ask you a question. What is it? Grosno raid? My team would have A and B. I get killed and get spawned all the way in that back corner by C. But my team has A and B, and all my teammates are over there. But I get spawned and back behind by where the enemy is. Like, come on, the spawns are terrible, and don't even bring up Azir K spawns. Those spawns are even worse than Grosno Raid. But I like the Grosno Raid as a whole in terms of the map itself. But when you're playing domination, I'm getting spawned back by C flag. That was really pissing me off. And then what we had, Hackney Yard. I love Hackney Yard. The spawns were good in there. It's just, you got to be careful. You got to be looking everywhere on Hackney Yard. If you don't be looking at Hackney Yard, you will get taken out really quick. Ground War. The problem I have with Ground War is where the C flag is. Now, honestly, I feel like they could have put it in a better or different place. It's essentially a choke point. It's the middle flag and the choke point, and everybody is there. And if you got a vehicle, you can get it over there. And I just think they just need to put that in a different place. It's just me. I've realized that though I will be only playing headquarters 10 versus 10 headquarters, 10 versus 10 domination. I won't be playing any team deathmatch. Nope. Nope. I will not. Maybe 10 versus 10, but 6v6, they can keep that unless they change the maps or give us different maps. I don't want it. Nope, not at all. But so those are the 2 weekends. Overall, I give it a 7.5, just based off of the guns, the attachments, the sound. They need to tweak the footsteps. That's the only knock I have on the sound. But they addressed the mini-map situation, but they need to address the spawning. They need to address Azir Cave. They need to completely get rid of that map. There's no need for that map. That's not a Call of Duty map. Oh my god. But other than that, I enjoyed myself sometimes. Sometimes I didn't. But it was more fun than it was bad. So next thing we're gonna get to is we get the campaign trailer. Whoo! Now y'all know I love the campaign. Y'all know I love the campaign. It looks awesome. I cannot wait to play it. I see why they try to get it banned, because there are a bunch of you-know-whats, and we're not going to say that on YouTube because we don't want to get our channel sent to YouTube heaven. Those guys, IGN, you guys need to just take yourself out of the gaming world, at least the Call of Duty world. Don't even speak on Call of Duty ever again. That campaign looks great. No wonder they've been holding it back for so long. I can't wait to play that. Then we're supposed to be getting Spec Ops revealed here soon. But one thing that happened that is not troubling but makes you think. Sony gets an exclusive 1 year with survival mode before Xbox and PC gets it. Now, let me go out on a limb here. Now, people are saying this and saying that. Oh, they're trying to alienate a fan base. Yes, granted. But you got to look at the big picture here. If they're giving one console an exclusivity for an entire year of a game mode, even no matter how small they say it is, you know what that tells me? That we're not getting a Call of Duty in 2020. And if we are, it's going to be late 2020, like December, or we're going to get one, and we're not going to even get one until 2021. Now, that tells me that we're, especially with whatever happened with David Vonderhaar, whatever happened with Sledgehammer Games, as a trickle-down effect of PS4 getting exclusivity on not Spec Ops, but survival mode, because Treyarch, there is no Treyarch game coming in 2020. Probably, and if it is, it's not going to be till after October or late in fourth quarter, and possibly first quarter 2021. I'm telling you this. Look at the big picture. That's what that means. They're not going to give a console one, especially when Xbox and PS4 are pretty much neck and neck, and pretty much neck and neck in terms of users playing Call of Duty. And they're going to take that away from one half of their game. PC, okay, whatever. 2/3 of your game base, but I'm going to say half of your console game base. And you don't think that there will be a reasoning behind that? There's a reason behind that, because there's no other Call of Duty title coming out in 2020. But hey, who am I? I'm just a small YouTuber. But we got the Spec Ops, we got the gameplay, we got to see the beta. I got to do some work in the beta. Some people are complaining. Overall, like I said, I give a 7.5. I want them to do something about that 680 shotgun. People are talking about the M4A1 being too this, to that. I honestly didn't use it that much. I used it, but not a lot. I used the M13 more than anything. Uh, I love the M13. I honestly would prefer the M13 over the M4A1. Other than that, uh, when it comes to Call of Duty and Activision and whatnot, we know we're gonna get microtransactions. We know we're gonna get some things that we don't like, some things that we do like. But overall, this is probably one of the better games that they've come out with in the recent years. Because if you tell me, if you play Black Ops 4, play Modern Warfare, you trying to tell me that Black Ops 4 is better than Modern Warfare? I'll challenge you down in the comments to give me why, because I love to debate. We can debate all day, all night about it. Don't care. So, hey, I'm just saying. There are going to be things that we like, things that we don't like. No one is perfect. Activision is not perfect. We're not perfect. But I guarantee you, they will give us enough content, at least from what I can see, that we'll end up loving this game. Now, one thing though, I wish Activision would bring back is Safeguard. If they bring back Safeguard and put that in this in Modern Warfare, I'm really sold. But hey, I am a person that did pre-order the Precision Edition of this game, and I would have done the Going Dark, but I had to be a responsible adult. I mean, a Dark Edition, but I gotta be a responsible adult. So hey, but hey guys, just let me know down in the comments how you feel. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. And if you want to see more content, let me know. Hey, I'll bring in as much content as I want. Like I said, I got 25 gameplay videos of 10 minutes or more of gameplay so I got plenty of Modern Warfare gameplay for you guys to see. So with that being said, Delta Kilo Going Dark.